Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a little special surprise for you. I'm doing Barbies. So I thought in this boredom of post-holidays, I would pick some of my sister's Barbie collection and do some makeup tutorials of them. This is the one we'll be doing today. It's a holiday Barbie from years gone by. And these are the three that I'll be doing soon. So I just wanted to give you a sneak preview of what's coming next. She's so beautiful. This is a harp player Barbie with this super pretty Renaissance-like dress. Oh my goodness. And she has a tiny little harp. So golden and glorious. She's an angel, harpist angel Barbie. So we'll get to that one next time. So something to look forward to. But today we'll be doing this peppermint princess, and I'm going to try to emulate her makeup and hair and her look as best as I can. As a kid, I always did take inspiration from dolls in my hair and makeup, so just continuing with that. Her skin's a little bit tanner than mine, so I'm using my skin cream slash sunscreen that is darker. Kind of have a lot of different foundations, not just to do makeup artist work, but even the ones that I use on myself to give a little bit of a different look. If you blend it in, you can make a lot of different things work. Anyway, my skin's a little bit darker now, and I'm putting this illuminator on that's so pretty. Just blending that in and adding a nice glow to the skin because Barbie's made of plastic. She has no imperfections. I'm going to plug this in for later, so just setting it up now. There's the plug. By the time I'm done with the makeup, the curling iron will be hot and ready to go. Anyway, since her skin is plastic, trying to add a little bit of sheen and sparkle and taking away all my mask acne by my mouth and brightening up my eyelids. So here's a great tip. If you don't have eyeshadow base or don't feel like spending money on eyeshadow base, you can help keep the colors really strong and make your eyeshadow last longer by using regular old concealer on your eyelids. I do this all the time. So I'm really trying to even out my skin tone. I put it around my lips too, as you noticed. This is just a little bit of highlighter. Really like a sparkly, shiny pink, strange color that I don't normally use because it does have a plasticky effect. And going in with that Barbie pink eyeshadow. I think more modern Barbies don't use as much of this kind of pink color in the eyeshadow, but maybe it's a little bit of a throwback. Anyway, my childhood was filled with pink, so here we go. Just blending that in and going right into the crease really clearly. It's a little bit of a sparkly pink. It's pretty subtle when you look at the actual doll. And then I'm going in with a deeper pink color to really line the lash line. So now I'm going in with a dark blue kind of navy eyeshadow that I've wet. This may sound gross. A lot of people use water, but if it's your own face and your own brushes, saliva works better than water when you're doing a wet eyeshadow because it is a little bit sticky. But never do that if you share makeup brushes or you're using these brushes on somebody else. Even if you clean it, I just think that's gross. And I'm painting on my eyelashes with this eyeliner, just like Barbie has, because why not? It looks a little bit crazy when you first do that, but I think in the long run and the final effect isn't really that noticeable. Probably just as noticeable as some really intense fake lashes. So just trying to blend it out and do it as cleanly as possible, which is not that possible with this brush, but yeah. So it's kind of a purpley blue that I noticed on the doll, so I'm just trying to recreate that color as best as possible. Going in with this beautiful NARS crayon lipstick and just regular old lipstick application. If you have the concealer underneath, it makes for a much cleaner line, and her lipstick is painted on, so it must be perfect. I did realize once I did this color that hers is a little more orangey. This is a little too blue. So I'm going to go in with another lipstick eventually and fix that as well. What to do next? Well, I'm going to brighten up the blue eyeliner with more of an electric blue just to bring out that color. I don't have that bright navy that the doll has, so I'm kind of mixing a few things together, trying to get the best result. Of course, I mean, they use actual paints, so makeup is limited. Going in with this warm-toned, kind of neutrally eyeshadow for my eyebrows. And her eyebrow is painted on almost a really straight line. So I'm just trying to emulate that as much as possible with my eyebrows that are not a straight line. I'm going to go in with a little bit darker of a color to replicate that warm tone. And we can always lighten it up in the end by putting powder, loose powder or foundation powder over the eyebrow, which is a trick I really love to do as a blonde person. You can go as dark as you want with the eyebrows to really get the shape that you want, and then cover it with enough powder to mute them so that they don't look like they're drawn on with a marker. Do you know what I mean? Try it someday. If you feel like you ever put your eyebrows on too dark, just go over it with powder or a powder foundation, and it's kind of amazing how that muting, yeah, just like that, just softens the look. Going in with a really orangey red. This one is also from NARS, but really got that bright pop to it, which is much more Barbie-like. And a good thick coat of mascara. If you are enjoying the music today, it's Away in a Manger, arranged by Benton Wedge and the Lakeside Artists Guild, this amazing group of string players that I am honored to be involved with in performing. And this is from their Christmas album, which is available for purchase online. And here's the final look. I did work a little bit of magic with the hair and tried to emulate her jewelry. Little Barbie dance for you. Well, let me know your thoughts. What do you think of this look? It's a little bit Slavic princess, if you ask me. I felt very Polish, which I do often, but I think it's pretty close to how she looked, at least the closest that I could get with whatever I had at home. So trying to be creative in quarantine during this time. There's the final look. I'm having a little too much fun, dressed like Christmas Barbie. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Here's a little behind the scenes of me trying to figure out how to do this hair. So this is a bit of a raggedy Amazon wig that I have. Real beautiful there. It's kind of, I think I like washed it too many times is what happened to this lovely lady. So I'm just going to try to slick it down and attach some clip-in platinum extensions. Once this fur lapel from a coat is bobby pinned in the back to my hair, you won't see where the clip-in extensions are going to be attached. And of course, no one will see the back of my head because this is a video. So here's the final result. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for more Barbies.